Let me tell you how I went on a date in Atlanta, and the guy who I went on a date with, his boyfriend, showed up at the restaurant.
Yes, you all heard her right. The guy she was on a date with actually had a boyfriend. You know what? I wouldn't know how I would react to that situation if it were to happen to me. I would probably be sitting there with no words to say at all. I would be looking at the guy I'm on a date with, the guy that's supposedly his boyfriend, and I would just be like, oh my God, this video is for entertainment purposes only and allegedly. Also, if you end up enjoying this video, please hit the like button and subscribe as well.
While we were on our date. So the previous day, I'm at the mall. I see the guy. We like exchange looks, so like I know he knows that I think he's attractive. I know he think I'm attractive because we're looking at each other. We've passed each other multiple times in the mall, and we're looking. So probably like the third time we've passed each other, he's like, "Excuse me, I think you're very beautiful. I would like to take you on a date." I'm like, "Okay, cool. We can exchange information, get to know each other, and then we could put something in motion." Fast forward to the day of the date, right? So we go to the restaurant. It's a very nice establishment. The vibes are nice. He comes with flowers. The conversation is good. The energy is good. And then he picks up his phone and the energy just like shifts.
And this is where you know it's about to be a problem. The fact he picked up his phone, looked at it, and his whole energy shift. Something is wrong with this picture, and some issues about to go down.
Out of nowhere. So I'm like, okay. So he's like, I gotta go to the restroom. So I'm like, okay, go ahead, go to the restroom. So while he's in the restroom, I order me a few more drinks. I'm noticing like, okay, he's in there for a little too long. Okay, so he comes out. When he sits back at the table, he's like fidgety as hell. Like he's moving, looking around, looking over the back of his shoulder, looking past me.
I would have been like, are you cool? Like, what's going on? Hey, give me a heads up so I know what to do. Do I need to leave? Do I need to be prepared for somebody to come up in here? What's going on?
I'm like, okay, are we safe? Is everything okay? Are we good? So I'm like, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm good. You know, I'm good. Let's get a few more drinks so I can loosen up. I'm like, loosen up? I mean, we've been drinking. You was loose. So anyway, so then I noticed this group of men walk in, right? He peeps it too. Girl, when I tell you he adjusted his body as to not be seen. So I'm like, okay, maybe these are the ops. Maybe he's in danger, like something's going on.
Right, because at first all of a sudden you got fidgety and you was acting nervous and looking around. Now you see these guys, now you're positioning and turning your back to them so they won't realize it's you sitting there. Like, I keep saying, what's really going on?
We're at a table where like the bar is across from us, so I can hear conversations at the bar. I can see people, right? So the group of guys sit there. One of the guys is like, yeah, my man out with some bitch. Oh, so I'm one ear to him because like I want the tea. What? So he
Isn't that crazy? She wanted to hear the tea, but not realizing she is the tea that he is talking about. She is the bee that is with his man. Oh my goodness.
Like, yeah, he don't even know I got his location. So I'm looking back at the person I'm on a date with. He's like this, making sure. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? So he's like, I have to go to the restroom again. I'm like, okay. So when he goes to the restroom again, the man gets up and goes to the restroom as well. But as the man walks past me, he's like, oh sis, you're beautiful.
Not him giving her a compliment as he proceeds to go to the bathroom, falling behind the guy, and he's probably about to go in there and put hands on him.
I'm like, oh, thanks. You know, because when, okay. So I'm like, thanks. But I'm like, in my head, I'm like, okay, they both going to the bathroom. But I'm not even putting that together because at this point, I'm tipsy. Right. So something must have transpired in that restroom. Because next, I hear the person at the bar pick up the phone and he like, I'm on the way. And the group run to the bathroom. Security run to the bathroom. So I'm sitting here like, what's going on? Mr. My Date and Mr. You look good, sis, come out the bathroom tussling.
See, I knew it. Can you imagine sitting at the table while your date is in the restroom? A guy comes by, you say, sis, you are cute, or cute sis, and then all of a sudden you see them coming out of the bathroom fighting with each other, and this is the guy that was sitting at the bar saying, my man is here with a B. You know what? I wouldn't even did anything. I would have just politely probably just grabbed my purse and stuff, paid for my food, and left.
You in here with this? You had me at home thinking that you at home thinking. So he's like, you had me at home thinking, and you know I got your location, and how sneaky could you be? And you not even gonna let her know that you got a man. You got a what?
Oh, baby, yeah. When he said that, I'm like, yeah, it's time for me to go. I'm like, I'm glad this date didn't go any further. We didn't go into no relationship. I'm like, I'm actually glad he got your location to come here to let me know that you got a man. I would have been like, you know what, y'all can have it. I'm not gonna sit here and fight no men, because men are strong compared to women. And I'm like, I don't want no dealings. Good night.
So mind you, I didn't drive here. So I'm having to like get on my phone, give me a new ride because I didn't drive. He done left me with the tab. Cool. I want to get up the hell on up out of here.
See, she should have just followed her first mind and drove herself there, because see, look what ended up happening. She had to find her way home. That's why even when I go places now, I like to drive my own vehicle, just in case when something happened, I can get in my car and go. And then he left the tab on her. Now, what if she didn't have any money or just had enough for her food? See what I'm saying? It's always an issue. Oh my goodness.
So I pay the tab. I'm like, I'm not sitting in this restaurant waiting. I walk out. Oh, when I tell you they on the street going at it, the person I went on the date with, baby, you know, oh, what is going on?
And I would have stood there and looked at both of them and politely waited for my ride to come, got it in the vehicle, and left, because that would have been the end of it for me.
Okay, so y'all been about to whip my ass for this part 2. So the part 2 is really not as juicy and as crazy as y'all want it to be. So after they tussling or whatever and they're outside, I finish up, I do the tab, order my Uber, whatever, go outside. They are going back and forth. My date is basically like begging for his man. Like, he's like, I don't want you to leave. Baby, I'm sorry. She didn't mean anything. It wasn't anything.
So I'm wondering, did he use her then to try to make his man jealous? Because think about it, he has his location. He can track the guy that she was on a date with location. So did he do this to make him jealous by going on a date with her?
And he must have done this before, because the boyfriend was like, you always do this. You keep doing this to me. You basically saying like, this is not the first time that you've done this to me. And you continue to do this with me. Whether he's done it before with a woman, I don't know.
I mean, I know it's easier said than done, but sir, if he keeps doing this to you over and over again, and you out here fighting and tracking his location and chasing him around, you need to find you somebody else and let this guy go, because clearly he's not going to stop cheating on you.
But obviously, he's a cheater. So they still tussling, pulling, whatever. They get in a car together, they leave. When I get in my Uber, I block his number. We don't speak again. So I don't know if he tried to reach back out to me to explain himself or not. I blocked him.
And I don't blame her, because I would have did the same thing, because what do we have to talk about after this situation that just happened?
A lot of people reached out to me telling their stories about what happened. So I don't know if I want to do like a little series of like telling other people's stories. Like, they send me them and I say if they feel comfortable with me voicing them on TikTok, I want to be able to do that, because honestly, we all have a lot in common. Other than, yeah. And I don't want to say every man in Atlanta is DL.
Isn't that crazy that you are on a date with the guy that you met while you were out and about, and the whole time this man has a man at home? Thank God that, like I said earlier, that the date didn't go any further, or, you know, she would have ended up talking to him for a longer period of time, and that would have came out. And thankfully, the guy that he was dating did not put his hands on her or touched her. He took it out on the person that it needed to be taken out on. So I'm glad that that situation ended for her the way it did, and she didn't get harmed in the process. Have you guys ever experienced anything like this? I like to ask you that at the end of every video. Or have you heard a story similar to this? What do you guys think about this? Let me know down in the comment section.